Dear students of Standard 12, welcome back. We are going to have the continuation of the previous same topic, that is human health and diseases. Now we are going to make the continuation. There is vaccines. Now the vaccines are the substances which are injected into the body, or it can be consumed through orally, which is stimulating our immune system to develop the immunity. That is the purpose of preparation of the vaccine. Now we will take the details about the vaccine. Vaccine is biological preparation. It is not synthetic, it is biological preparation. That means some microorganisms are used in that. So it is a biological preparations that provide active acquired immunity. Already we have studied what is the meaning of active acquired immunity. Now the microorganisms will enter into our body. Our immune system is stimulated. Immediately our immune system is developing new antibody. That is called the active acquired immunity for specific diseases. That means one vaccine is meant for polio, means it is only for polio. If the vaccine is meant for smallpox, means it is only for smallpox. Like that, for every specific disease, one vaccine will be prepared. Then the vaccines contain little amount of weakened. That means weakened means, otherwise one more term we are giving, attenuated. That means weakened microorganisms. That means, one example I will give. We are going to prepare the vaccine for smallpox. So the smallpox viruses we have to catch, and we have to make them to become weakened. Weakened means powerless. That is called attenuated. Artificially we have to make them to become weakened. So they cannot produce any disease. They are alive but they cannot produce any disease. Such kind of action only we are calling weakened or attenuated microbes or killed microbes. Suppose we are unable to make them weakened. So we can kill them. We have to kill the microbes or the toxins produced by the microbes. Either we can weaken the microorganism or we can kill the microorganism. Otherwise, we have to extract the toxins produced by the microorganism, and that must be preserved. That is called a vaccine. Vaccines teach our body to defend when the microbes enter our body. That means once the vaccine is given, along with that the microorganisms are entering. They may be weakened microorganism, or they may be killed microorganism, or the toxins produced by the microorganism. Whatever it is, the vaccines are teaching our body, telling that how to prepare, that is the antibodies to defend. Defend means to protect our body when the microbes enter our body later on. The microbes means with powerful microorganisms. Maybe after taking vaccine, maybe after 1 month or 2 months or 3 months or maybe a few years later, when the powerful microorganisms enter, how to defend. Vaccines allow immune system to recognize the microbes. The vaccines allow immune system to recognize the microbes. So the immune system is understanding what type of microorganisms that are entering into without experiencing the disease. Now, what is the meaning of without experiencing the disease? So the vaccine is having microorganism, but that is not causing any disease because they are weakened, they are killed, they cannot produce any diseases. That is called without experiencing any disease. For example, the polio vaccine is given. Once the polio vaccine is given, the child is not affected by polio. That is, the child is not experiencing polio at all because the viruses are killed or weakened. They cannot cause any diseases. So the child is developing immunity. Then some vaccines need to be given more than one dose. Okay, more than once. That means more than one dose. Repeatedly they will give, like polio vaccine. Given periodically 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, like that. Now that is called booster doses. Now some vaccines we cannot give powerful vaccine. We have to give minimum strength. So we have to give periodically, first dose, second dose, third dose. Then after a period of time, full dose will be given. Then the child will develop immunity for that. That is called a booster dose. If any vaccine is given only once in the lifetime, it is not booster. If any vaccine is given 2 times or 3 times to the child, then it is called a booster doses. Then there are 3 types of vaccines. We have to take the history of vaccine. Vaccines prepared 50, 60 years before. Now we have to take that. There are 3 types of vaccines. The first one is first generation vaccine. What actually the first generation vaccines we have to do. Now live attenuated vaccines. This is the first type. Now the microorganisms are alive but attenuated. Attenuated means weakened. Live attenuated vaccines containing weakened or aged or less virulent. What is the meaning of virulent? Virulent means more powerful. Less virulent means less power, that they are not having more power. Less power, less virulent form of viruses. Don't think that only viruses, it can be even bacteria or any other type of microorganism. But first it was prepared for vaccines. Sorry, that is viruses. So the example for that, measles vaccine, measles caused by viruses. Mumps vaccine. Now that mumps means the salivary glands and all will be swollen. And rubella. Now rubella is nothing but the smallpox. Now all these 3 vaccines were prepared. First one, killed vaccines. This is live attenuated. The second type is killed vaccines. That means in these vaccines, the microorganisms are killed, preserved. So killed vaccines contain dead or inactivated microbes. So the microbes may be dead or inactivated. They cannot move, almost like dead. Inactivated microbes by heat or any other method, by heating or by any other method. Example, polio vaccine. The last one is a toxoid. Toxoid vaccine. That means in this vaccine, toxin will be kept. Toxin will be taken. Microorganism will not be there, whether it is alive or killed. Only the toxin will be used as a vaccine. So the toxoid vaccine contains less quantity of toxins. Toxins means poison, secreted by the microorganism, and that is preserved. Example, DPT vaccine. Now DPT is also called, the vaccine is also called a triple antigen. Now what is the meaning of DPT? Diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus. These are the 3 type of diseases. One vaccine is preventing 3 types of diseases. That is called a DPT vaccine. Now all these vaccines are called first generation. Now we are coming to the second generation vaccines. So in the second generation vaccine, the vaccines contain pure surface antigen of the pathogen. Pathogen means microorganism causing the disease. Now on the outer surface of the microorganism, one antigen is present. Antigen means it is foreign substance, chemical substance. That chemical substance is pure surface antigen. If it is a present and such microorganisms are preserved, then it is called a second generation vaccine. Example, hepatitis B vaccine. Now this hepatitis B virus is there. Hepatitis B virus. Now that virus is having pure surface antigen. Then it is inactivated and preserved. That is called a hepatitis B vaccine. This vaccine is preventing jaundice. So that it is called a hepatitis B. Already one particular topic, in the same topic we have studied hepatum. Hepatum means liver. Now this vaccine is protecting the liver. That is called a hepatitis B vaccine. Now we are coming to the third type, third generation vaccines. Okay, third generation vaccines. Now the third generation vaccines, it is the purest and highest potency. It is the purest and the highest potency. Potency means potential vaccines. That means the vaccines are very pure and having high potential, high power. Vaccines that are synthetic. Now this is synthetic. Completely it is artificial. It is synthetic. It is not having any microorganism or any other thing. It is synthetic. Example, DNA or recombinant vaccine. Anyway, DNA vaccine we can say. Now in this particular vaccine, microorganisms will not be there, the toxins will not be present, but the DNA of the microorganism will be present. Or the recombinant vaccine, it is also called recombinant DNA, that is called. So any one term we can give.